Just a moment. All right. So digital marketing and social media training, September 2018. This is a free training, and even though it is free, we understand that we won't be able to take you through everything that digital marketing and social media is all about. It's a broad topic, and it cannot be exhaustively explained in one or two sessions. We actually normally visit organizations and train them. Last year we did some training. This year also we are doing some trainings. We have visited Nigeria, Namibia. We have other countries in our scope. So if you're from Angola, Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, and basically any country in Africa. I believe people from the United States are also watching. So that's to show you that the idea of digital marketing is actually it's a global phenomenon. It's something that must be must be utilized by organizations and businesses to achieve their goals. Most big companies like Apple, Google, um, Amazon, they all use digital marketing to achieve their goals. So if these big companies are using digital marketing to achieve their goals, then you also should be able to do so. Because the good thing about it is that if you, for example, now if you're not able to afford a billboard outside, maybe a billboard on a bus or something, a maximum exposure, a LED screen, digital marketing is affordable for you, and you will get much more than you plan to get. Let me show you a little bit of a slide, just a picture to stimulate your understanding of this. All right. Now look at this picture. It says traditional versus digital. Now, for example, if you normally do digital traditional marketing like the newspaper, the broadcast, the newspaper, the magazine, the direct mail, you would have to do things like $150 for broadcasting. You have to do things like $250 for newspaper, $500 for magazines, and direct mail is about $900. In Europe, this is actually popular because you're not allowed to knock on people's doors and and them flyers. And also, flyers you create handbills and then you share them at the street, talking about your business. But this is the cost to reach 2,000 audience, 2,000 people audience. And if you calculate this is already going, roughly about close to $2,000. Now, if you look at the other side where it says digital marketing, it says the same cost to reach 2,000 audience. You have $50 for search engines, and then social networks, that is the Facebook, the LinkedIn, you have $75. Now, those are the prices to reach 2,000 compared to the prices to reach using digital traditional marketing. So the cost of running digital marketing is actually a whole lot cheaper than running your traditional newspaper advert, your broadcast, your magazine, or your direct mails or flyers and handbills. Television, we actually input television here, but television is a whole lot expensive also. But we are not trying to say traditional marketing doesn't work. I just want to make that very clear. I just want you to add, but it's important that you accept that digital marketing has come to stay. Digital marketing is the future, it is the present, and it has been growing, it has been evolving. I said it yesterday during the last training that digital marketing is going to keep on evolving. There are statistics that shows how many people spend their time on Facebook, and Facebook also is now, I think, the third largest country in the world, because Facebook is like a community of people with over 1 billion people using Facebook. So these are people. These are people that you can, you don't really have the, some people don't go out from their houses. They don't go out as often. They stay at home. They work from home. They, how do you expect them to see your billboard or see your flyer or see your product or service? The idea is to use digital marketing. There is nobody that doesn't get on social media or doesn't get on it's something that you cannot ignore. You're on Facebook, you are seeing the price for a car, or you are seeing somebody trying to sell something second hand, or it's something that you see all the time. So digital marketing really helps you reach your clients, reach your people, reach your audience more. Let me break it a little bit down also concerning traditional marketing versus digital marketing. Digital marketing, you can actually create advertisement for targeted audience. Now, for example, now if you have a business, if you have an NGO that runs in Nigeria, and you're trying to reach out for sponsors, and let's say people in Poland have an interest in sponsoring organizations, NGOs that deal with children, it is possible for you to do an advert of your company or of your NGO and target Poland. Now, people in Poland will obviously see your advert and they say, oh, so this kind of good work is going on in Nigeria. Okay, we would like to sponsor it. Now, the only thing that connects you and your sponsors for your NGO goals is the digital marketing. That's it. Same thing with social media. For example, now there are things that um, um, the let me use the term of war, for example. Now, America was known for this many years ago. Whenever they wanted to invade a particular land, or when they were fighting the Japanese, they actually sent in air waves before they went on the ground. Now, the idea of the airwaves is to make noise about it. They make noise about they drop huge bombs, and then everywhere got a bit explosive, and then the ground troops flew in. The idea of digital marketing for your brand is simply airwave noise. It helps you get people without you even touching ground in the country. For example, now I haven't traveled to some of the countries that we presently have services in, but we have people in those countries. We have people in those countries due to our effort on digital marketing. We use digital marketing actively, and that's why you are watching this video today. And we create content. And I talked about content yesterday, and I hope that I have the opportunity to talk about it today. But digital marketing really gets you to where you are going. If you have a business, you have a business, you have organization, whatever goals or objective you want to achieve, digital marketing is designed to help you get there. Designed to help you get there. So let me go back to my slides now, because I'm getting a bit carried away with digital marketing. I'm actually passionate about digital marketing, and I know that with digital marketing and social media, there is nothing you plan for your organization that you cannot achieve. There is nothing you plan. And I mean that in all sincerity. Why? Because digital marketing is designed to get you results. It is designed to get you results. It's not something that you are just throwing. You might say you do an advert on a newspaper, but newspaper, you have a lot of people putting advert on the newspaper. So you're actually going to hope that people, that they won't miss your face on the newspaper, or miss your advert on the newspaper. With digital marketing, you are actually targeting the kind of people that you are looking for. Let's say you are into gamings now, for example. Now you can find out a lot of people, from the age of a lot of children from the age of maybe 7, 8, 9 start playing games, even younger than that, and all the way to 40, 45, 50. And if you're above, that's fine. You can keep on. Games, for example, now gets the attention of a lot of people within that age range, and they just like to sit down and play the latest PlayStation game, or Xbox game. But if you run an advert targeting people within that age range, number one, you're targeting people in that age range. And then within your city, you'll be surprised how many people will be interested in your advert when they see them. You cannot physically walk to every house on Lagos, in Lagos State, and tell them, oh, I do this, I do this, I do this. You would spend a lot of effort to achieve very little. But with digital marketing, you can bomb the airwave completely. Now, we're not saying that you should not do the regular traditional marketing, but add digital marketing to it. Some companies have completely replaced traditional marketing with digital marketing. Why? Because they've seen the result. With digital marketing, you know who is looking at your advert, you know who is talking about your product, you know who is clicking. The word clicks is something that you will hear very much in digital marketing. Why? Because clicks are the action that people take when they want to see your product. Let's say, for example, now you own a website, and you do an advert and put it on Google. Let's take an example now. Let's look at one or two advert here. I'm sure you will love this example because it sheds light on what you are hopefully going to achieve as a business. So here we are on Google. Here we are on Google. And I want us to search for, let's say we want to check NGOs in NGOs focused on children in Somalia. All right. You can see this is a company here. It says top NGOs in Somalia give securely and change lives. And they're actually running an advert because you can see it here. It says advert. This AD here stands for advert. This AD, it stands for advert. So they're running an advert because they want you to sponsor. And let's go to the website. And all right, this is their website. And they are focused on children in Somalia. You can apply to join. You can, the website looks very beautiful. And they show you their projects. Now, a lot of people are searching for, NGOs in Somalia. And that's why people decided, the owners of this website decided to run an advert and get people to donate. And you can donate from whatever. They have fundraisers here, $5,600 raised of $10,000. When people use the internet to run adverts, the results are always astronomical. You'll be surprised how many people actually look for your product online. We call it like the magic box, and the magic box that bring customers and clients to you every day. This is actually something like that because you are going beyond your physical sphere, your geographical sphere. It's a whole lot more than you just carrying your flyers and sharing around your neighborhood, and that's good publicity. But we're talking about great publicity. Digital marketing gives you a wider reach for your product. It gives you a wider reach for your services. So let's look at another example. I'm going to close this now. And this time around, we want to look at a business. Now, let's talk about a tourism business. The tourism business is popular in many countries in Africa. And let's say a tourism company, or let's make it more simple. Visit Namibia. All right. So here we have Visit Namibia. And on the first page, we have Travel News Namibia. Now, this is Travel News Namibia. They run an advert to fill this position. They have their about us here, their destination. You can contact them immediately. And then we have Wild Wind Safari. Now, believe me, when anybody is coming to Namibia and they just go on Google and search for Visit Namibia, these are the people that will come out first. They are going to be the people to come out first. And as we know, anytime you search on Google, you always stay on the first page to get the result of what you want. So they are actually doing the right thing. So this is Travel News Namibia, and they have a beautiful website ready to receive their visitors. Now, let me just touch on this a bit more. Having a website is too important for your business. Having a website, if you run an organization or a business, it's like an online shop, just like a physical office or physical shop. It really helps you receive people to tell them what you do. If you don't have a website, it's like you have a business without a shop, or you have an office, or you don't have an office and you have a business. You really don't have the place to showcase what you do or showcase your product and services. So this is Travel News Namibia, and their website is looking great. Yeah, just a few things to change, and I'm sure the website will be perfect. But they already have destinations here. Talk about the okay, I really can't pronounce this, but Brandberg and Damaraland, and you can visit different places and you can contact them. You can plan your trip. They help you plan your trip, and you travel to Namibia and you have a great time. Now they are receiving contacts. Best believe it. Best believe it. They are receiving people giving them calls every day. People are coming to their contact page, writing them here, putting their name, email, subject, and writing them a message. They are receiving people. Because if you look at the result here, we have 141 million results. 141 million results for this page. So you can imagine how many people are looking to travel to Namibia yearly. And over the years, many people have, come to search for this term. So now let's talk about another one now. Visit Botswana. Visit Botswana. Now, this is another person here, and it says acaciaafrica.com. They are running adverts as well. Now, the advert you see them run here, these are adverts. Anything with the AD, green AD right here, these are ads, advertisement. They paid to be in this position. And until when somebody clicks on this link, until when I click on this link before they pay, they don't pay, like when you're running your normal advertisement. You approach the advertisement company, and then you tell them you would like to take a billboard for a month, and then you pay them upfront everything at once. With digital marketing, you put your money there and you get reports. You get, okay, somebody clicked from Germany saying I would like to visit Botswana. Somebody clicked from Sweden that you would like to visit Botswana. You have the details of where the person is clicking from. So when the person clicks, the person goes straight to your website. Just like I'm about to click this, but I'm not going to click this because people are actually paying to be in this position. So when I click it, they're actually going to be paying for that. So I'm not going to click this paid on. But see, below here also, you can see others that are not anything from here. These are not paid advertisements. These are normal search results, where we call them optimized results. And that's where SEO comes in. This and that part of digital marketing that you would learn later on. SEO is search engine optimization. It's when you search for something on Google and your information comes up, and people get to see what you do, and you don't actually pay for this part. Google is the boss of this part. They look at your website. Is your website secure? What do you offer? Are your contents original? Are the information on your website, are they real? Are you a real business? So all those things, Google look at them, and then they determine if you are best to take the position of this top four. But people don't really get all the way down here before they pick a result. From the first four, you can see that they are all doing advertisement here. And if you click on any of them, you go straight to the business, and you'll be able to find out much more about visiting Botswana. So digital marketing really opens the world to your business, open the walls to your services, because they are visiting Botswana as a service. It's a service that these companies have decided to make available. So what if they don't do this? They can't really get, you cannot run a tourism company without running digital marketing adverts. You can't you really can't get much, except you have so much, but you still be dealing with the same connection of people. Digital marketing gives you a broad prospect, a broad view, a broad network of people. You have people hitting your website almost every week, asking you questions about visiting your country, or even those who are around you, depending on the kind of business or industry that you work in. So digital marketing is really, really something that cannot be avoided. And this is, let's just look at one website here before we go. Tourism. Okay, this is Botswana Tourism Organization. Let's go to Lonely Planet. Okay, this is called Botswana Travels. All right. So this website here, they are ready to go. They are ready to receive you in Botswana to tell. They are here to tell you about what they offer you and so much more. You visit their website, you'll be able to contact them and tell them your interest. So the idea of this digital marketing is, if they do not make the adverts, they really cannot get to meet the people that are going to be contacting them. Marketing is quite straightforward. Put it where people are. Put your advert where people are. So digital marketing really helps you get to those people that don't come out from their houses, who don't see the billboards, who don't see the flyers, who don't buy the newspaper, who don't even watch TV. I don't watch TV that much. I'm always on my laptop. If I'm going to watch something it's on my laptop, I watch. So there is no break in transmission whereby there is an advert that's playing in between my movie that I'm watching, or so everything is on social media, everything is on digital marketing. Let's go to our website, and I would like to show you a few things, because some people run digital marketing adverts and they make a few mistakes about running the online advertisement. And I just want to cover a part of it now, because it's so important that you get that right. Now, this is our website, Yortech Solutions. And if you look at the website, it's load up quickly. There is no, it's quick. And I would like to, yeah, this first thing that appeared here now is, we call it the email marketing. So most of you that has visited our website, and you come here, you write your email, and for the training, this is where most people actually registered from, and make you put your email there, you register, it takes you to the registration page and you register. But this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about a few more things. Now, digital marketing is evolving, and if you have not started, you need to catch up. But then there are two things that are important about digital marketing. If you run your advert online, you need to be ready to receive your clients. You need to be ready to receive your clients online. That is why your office must be beautiful. That is, your website must be beautiful. So if you have a shop, you have to make it beautiful for people to come in and they enjoy what they see. They enjoy the air condition. If you're in Nigeria, you need to put an air condition in your office, so that it looks cool and people come in and they feel relaxed and they talk business with you. They buy your services or product. The same thing with online website. Your website must be user friendly. It's something that you must have heard. Having a user-friendly website is too important. And this is our website here. And one other thing that you need to notice, on the left-hand side here, you would see this button. We call it the chat box. The future of digital marketing is, somebody can walk into your shop and you don't give them attention immediately. When somebody walks into your shop, you should be able to say, "Hey, hello, can I help you?" And that is where chat box comes in. Now you can see this chat box here. It says, hello there, we make it seamless for businesses and people to talk to each other. Ask us anything. And we typically answer within a few minutes. So by the time I say hello, we actually request a call back and we put your phone number. And that's it. Yeah. Now, because we are streaming, all our staffs are actually working on this. So the phone number that I just dropped in there would go to our staff, and you'll be contacted. Digital marketing is a business on its own. It's too important that you are ready and your website is actually fully functional to receive the people that you want to talk to. So digital marketing is not just enough doing the marketing. You must also be ready to receive clients. I've seen a business that planned to do digital marketing, and they didn't think of their website. They just want to run the advert on social media, and they were getting a lot of visits. But as soon as people step into your website and your website doesn't look cool, doesn't look user friendly, they step out, or maybe it takes too long to load. Now it's too important that you take this into consideration. Your website is just as important as your business goal. It's just as important, and these are our services, and you can easily pick one. We talked about this service that we offer here: digital marketing, website design and development, social media marketing, professional emails, digital marketing and skill training, and web applications. So it's all this easy for everybody to see and understand what we do, and it's something that you should take advantage of. You should take advantage of digital marketing. It really helps you gain the kind of results that you want to get. So let's go back to my slides um, while I come back to my slides. All right, so digital marketing again, and then I talked about a bit of introduction. That was a long introduction, but it actually covers a bit of what I would like to discuss with you. You are not supposed to have a business without a website, and you cannot have a website without actually, reaching out to your clients. It's not fanciable. It's important that your website is actually, used to garner people that are looking for your product and services. The reason for your website is that you run ads, you do the necessary things that makes your website visible on the web. So what is traditional marketing? I talked about this yesterday. It refers to the old ways of advertising, such as newspaper, television, billboards, flyers, newspapers. Those are the traditional ways of marketing, and they are still effective. And but there is much more that is happening right now, and that's what we talk about digital marketing. And so, what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is the marketing of product or services using digital technology, mainly on the internet, but also includes mobile phones, display advertising, and any other medium. The great thing about digital marketing is that you can get to your clients anywhere they are. Anywhere they are. You can reach them in their car, reach them in their room, reach them in their office. As long as they are online, they will definitely come across your product or service. So digital marketing really has a broad spectrum of cover, and our purpose for running this training is to enlighten people more on how to achieve this goal. Now, let me break a bit more down here and cover a bit more. So before you start planning an effective digital marketing strategy, it's important to perform various tests to determine which channel will work best for your business. And this is so important because people just say that, what, I'm going to run a campaign on Facebook, and I'm going to get people to like my service. I'm going to get people to um, you know to talk about my product on social media. It's not enough just to do that. You must have a plan. You must have a strategy. You must have a geographical strategy. You must have there's so much you put together to what age range are you targeting? What age range? What business is it? Business minded people. Facebook, for example, now gives you a whole lot of variety of people you can target on Facebook with your product or service. Now that's just social media. But the powerful part of social media is that if you can get your existing customers to like your product or service on your page on Facebook, they talk about your services. Whether it's good or bad, they talk about it. Now, if it's bad, that means that they are giving you bad publicity and people won't trust your product. That's why it's so important to have a strategy before you go on social media to advertise, because social media is social. It's social, and it's so important that you have your plans all laid out before you go on social media to advertise. Social media, you need to have created a strategy must exist. It must exist, and we this is our specialty. We have seen businesses, use social media to a bad result. It turned out to be very bad publicity for most of them, and they will take a long time to recover from it, because if you don't give good customer care services, people can go online and write very bad stuff about your company. And so it's so important to give customer care. I like to think of social media platforms as a customer care platform. It's a place whereby you come and you find out what people think about your product, and you use that as a survey to improve your services or improve your product. Social media is really powerful, but it's not exactly for marketing, even though you market on it. It's a platform that really gets people to talk about your product and build your credibility. Many of us drink Coke today. Coke is everywhere in the world, and some people can't do without it. I can do without it, but a lot of people drink Coke every day, and it's always their choice of drinks. So Coke actually has a very huge follower on Facebook. And let me just break into that and show you a little bit about what they do on just a minute. This is so important that you understand the use of social media. And so I'm going to just show you Coca-Cola's page. Now, the interesting thing about this page I'm about to show you is that they are not the ones who actually created the page in the first place. They are not the one who created it. So let me just show you the screen. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen yet. Okay. So you should be able to see now. Okay. So here we are on the Coke page. And you can see now they have 107 million people following them, 107 million thumbs up, and they have a rating of 4.4 of 5. Now you can see they are a global brand. Yes, you can say that, but still, this shows that they didn't have to do much. They didn't have to do much to get this, because people know about Coke and they went online and they, clicked it, and they got to know more about the product and service. But the idea is to get people to confirm your product and give you more credibility on social media. And this is what will make them go and look for your website and your services. So the idea behind social media is to get your brand out there, get your people who already run your product or service to comment about it. Everybody likes Coke, and so right here you have 107 million people that like this. 107 million people follows this. That's a huge number of people. Last I checked it a few years ago, it was 10 million, and now it's at 100 million. And this is credibility for Coke. So basically, your idea for social media should be credibility. It should be publicity in the sense of good and excellent customer care. Good and excellent customer care. And back to I'm going to run through my slides now because I think I am running out of time. Okay. I thought I was logged out a moment ago, but I'm not logged out, I think. Okay. 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 Sorry about that. That's a bit of technical challenges. All right. So we were looking at our slides, and here we are again. So under digital marketing, there are several, several arms of digital marketing. We have search engine optimization, we have SEO, we have content marketing, we have email marketing, we have display advertising, we have pay-per-click advertising, social media brand awareness and marketing. These are all different areas of digital marketing that you can take advantage of. And I'm going to just, go through a few of them. Today, we can look at the email marketing. Email marketing is one of the oldest form of digital marketing. It's the idea of getting, subscribers from your website. When I showed you our website area earlier, it showed this subscribe button. So everybody that actually subscribed for our service is actually going to be using our service in that light. So email marketing is one of the oldest, and most of the companies actually have um, a huge network, of emails that they have, and those emails, they actually, imagine you have an email of 20,000 people who have actually gone through your company over the past few years. Say they okay, I can see my slides and not displaying in full screen. Okay. Can you please comment if you can see my slide in full screen? Because every time I put it on full screen, it goes blank. Okay, let me just go ahead because this is also a recording. Okay, so email marketing remains to be one of the most effective digital marketing channels that guarantees ROI, that is return on investment. The benefit of email marketing includes low cost. In other words, it's very low cost. Audience segmentation, it allows you to separate and filter those who are interested in your business from those who are not. And then he also talks about immediate, contains call to action, customizable, easy to share and track. So email marketing is one of the oldest, but still it's one of the most effective ways of reaching out to your clients over time. And email marketing is it's something that I just showed you on our website earlier. We have presently now several thousands of people who are on our email marketing list, and we'll be reaching out to some of them this coming week with this recording. All right, so I'm just going to spend a few minutes talking about these things while I move to the next one. Now, keep in mind that these things are all important for companies to have. A company without an email marketing list is not quite serious about digital marketing, and the company is not actually looking into the future. If you are looking into the future of your company, you need, and it's so imperative, you need to have a digital marketing plan for your business. So I'm going to look at the next part. It says search engine marketing. Now, search engine marketing refers to the process of gaining website traffic by purchasing adverts on search engines. Now, I showed you what's it called? I showed you something earlier, and I want you to see it again. This is what they call search engine. This is what they call search engine. Just want to show you something on Google. Search for it earlier. Search engine. Search engine as it is. This is what search engine is. Talk about visit Namibia. This is what they call search engine marketing. Search engine marketing, and you can, put your advert on these places to get customers to see your product and service. This is search engine marketing. For example, now Google is a search engine. We have Baidu in China. We have Bing.com. I think Axe, Yahoo.com, and other search engines. But Google being the most popular one is why we use them as example. They are the most dominant force on search engine, at least in the world. But in China, we have a whole different boss in terms of search engine. So this is search engine marketing, and this is one of the most effective ways. Now, let me just break something down. When you go on social media and you see an advert, you are seeing an advert that you didn't ask for. You're seeing an advert that you didn't probably show an interest in. But when you go on Google to search for something, you're going with a specific keyword like visit Namibia. You're going with a specific keyword like visit Botswana. Now, when you type in those keywords, the result that comes out from that keyword shows that you are actually intentionally searching, interested in what you're searching for. So when you are intentionally searching, the result you get from somebody who does a social media marketing without having a strategy compared to somebody who does a search engine marketing on Google, the results are always different. The quality of result you get from Google will be different from that which you are supposed to get from social media. If you run a digital marketing ad and put something on search engine like Google, you would always get quality. We like to call them quality customers looking at your product and services. Quality customers that are interested. Now, for example, now if a business want to start today, if I want to start a new business today, let's say I want to start selling shoes, I would not think of anything other than digital marketing to start with. Yes, I can take advantage of those that around me, send them that okay, in what I'm starting a shoe business. I want to start running a shoe business, and get a few people around me to buy, you know. But I won't stop there. I'll go online. I'll get a store, an online store, and then put my shoes on my store, and I make it, put the sizes there, put the colors there, put the pictures and everything, and then I put, pay now. The result I'll get from that cannot be compared to that which I've been doing, you know, with those that are around me. I can make maybe a few bucks, but when it comes to digital marketing, we can have 1,000 orders in a day of people that like what you are selling. So digital marketing, the result is too important. You cannot, I keep saying this, you cannot ignore digital marketing. My advice to any company or those we have trained so far is that give it the best attention. Give it the best attention now, and give it a compulsory attention to upgrade your marketing department with digital marketing skills, because the future is for digital marketers. The future, I mean, people really, you can't tell the kind of results you get from just doing traditional marketing. But when you do traditional marketing and you do your digital marketing, your results will be astronomical. You really cannot tell who is seeing your product at whatever time of the day. You are getting calls. You would have to compact put some compartment to it. We have seen this result over and over again. For example, now this training we are having, we have several people who register from all around the world, all around the world. In every continent, we have registered people that have registered from the United Kingdom, from the Americas, from Europe, from Africa. People registered to be on this platform tonight. And as I'm saying tonight, I'm aware that in some other places it's afternoon and it's just morning. So it's something that it's you cannot ignore it. You cannot ignore it. I'm seeing that my time is almost up now. But I would like to just hammer in that we are open for consultations, because the idea we have is to generate more information, let you know what you can actually do with your business online. Yortech Solutions, like the co-founder spoke earlier, and the CEO, she said we started this business with the idea of getting people to actually, make efforts online, and apart from that, to understand that you can actually get results from your online, your online presence. If you don't have a business online, you really don't know what you are missing. If you don't have your business online, you're missing too much. Whatever it is that you do, no matter whatever industry you are in, the idea that a lot of people would have access to a solution that they are looking for. They don't have to go on the street and start looking for it. They can just check on their phone on Google and say, okay, you know what? I want to repair my TV. I want to repair my laptop. I want to buy a new laptop. I want to buy a new phone. All these are different, opportunities for businesses to take advantage of. People are getting on the web daily to get the best, services for what they are looking for. So my advice to every business is to, number one, get a website. That's the first one. Two, make sure your website is user friendly, is built with the best technologies, simple, it's not difficult to load up, and anybody from anywhere can see it. Three, do not just leave your website standard there. Don't leave it static. Get it to be visited. In other words, create your social media handles, connect your social media to your website, and then four, run adverts. Even if you have a lot of customers at the moment, this is prospect for you. It's prospect. Every business, there is no business. I as a co-founder, I like to see people asking us questions about their businesses regularly. And if we look at what we're trying to achieve as a business, it's important that we actually get people enlightened about what we do and the opportunities that comes with digital marketing and social media. Social media, like I've been calling it, social media is it's a broad spectrum. You need to have a social media plan, a social media strategy, and then you need to decide which platform you should take advantage of. So social media is not just, oh, okay, let's just run an, but no, there is so much more than that. And this is where I come to an end of today's um, presentation and training. I hope you have learned one or two things that you can apply to your business. And I wish you the best. Like I said, you can actually contact us for more information on trainings. And also, we adopt companies to train and get you results. You are guaranteed to get results with digital marketing. Whatever kind of result you get depends on the kind of strategy you put in. So that's really where I finish up today. Thank you so much for attending and giving this attention, because you are serious about your business. That's why you're here. You're serious about getting people to contact you, getting people to approach your business with their problems, and you're solving it. Whatever it is you're selling, whatever it is you're offering, digital marketing can help you get the people that you are looking for. So thank you for listening, and see you.